Good morning, sir. My name is S. Bindu. I'm currently pursuing fourth year and I'm from CSE-A section. Today I'm here to tell about the free tuition programs for unprivileged students. We can see about that one by one. So in that we want to first know about contents. So they have introduction, problem identification, objectives, methodologies, means survey methods or data collection and implementations and activities, and the resource use and results and outcomes. How the results are there by conducting the free tuitions, and based on that we can collect the feedback and change challenges faced. What are the challenges we faced by conducting the free tuitions? We can see it and conclusion, and we take some photos, and we can see the references. So now we can see one by one. Introduction. So education is the one of the most powerful tool for the personal use and social development. It is a very powerful in every human being, because education is a very important. They can change their life by learning the education, by knowing the education. However, many unprivileged students are facing financial difficulties, lack of study materials, and limited academic guidance they have, because the parents they cannot be studied. So the parents can stop their children education at a time, and they cannot move for further studies. So such type of parents are also there, which that affects their learning, academic, and their academic performance. It will be more affected. So the free tuition program for unprivileged students is the community service that get intimated aimed at providing for the free educational support of such students. By using the free tuition, so we can provide the free education to these such students. They are many of the students are too intelligent, and but their families cannot be afford the coaching and the tuition fees. This program helps to the such students by avoiding the free classes, study materials, and teacher supports, and teacher explains the subjects, clear students doubts, and help on the prepare exam. So by this we can use this, and then we clear the doubts and basic concepts also. It will be covered in that free tuitions, and they build confidence through the regular tuition classes and interactive learning sessions. A survey was conducted to identify the students who need to academic assistance, and next, and based on these findings, free tuitions or awareness activities were organized. This the innovative promotes equal educational opportunities to reduce the learning gaps, and encourages students to achieve the better outcomes in their lives, and while fostering social responsible among the volunteers. They can be voluntarily, they can lead their life, so they cannot depend anyone. So by learning the education, they can live their own life with earning some much of amount. So the education is a very important in their lives. So you can see now the problem identification. In that, lack of access to quality of education, and we have the difficulty understanding subjects, and lack of study materials, financial constraints, and limited academic guidance, and poor learning environment. So we can see the lack of access to quality of education means many rural students do not have to receive any sufficient academic support outside the school. They cannot they cannot any have a support to learning more education in rural areas, because they cannot the students cannot take anyone guidance. So such type of issues are there. And difficulty to understanding subjects means the students struggling with the subjects like mathematics, science, and English due to the weak basic concepts in that have. So we can give on that mathematics, science, and English of free tuition programs. They can learn more things about it. And lack of study materials means many of the students do not have next textbooks and notebooks and reference books or digital learning resources. By providing such type of materials, the students can learn easily. Financial constraints means the families cannot afford the private tuitions and educational materials or transport cost. So in some rural areas, the parents cannot afford that money to pay the private tuitions. So they can we conduct the free tuitions. It is very useful to learn about it, learn just for the students. And limited academic guidance means the students have the limited access to the teachers or mentors or tutorials for to clarify their doubts. In rural areas, there are no, they they cannot raise the doubt because there has a limited of teachers, and they have limited of mentors, and they don't have to clarify their doubts with clearly. By conducting these free tuition programs, they can easily contact with the teachers, different teachers we have, and the different trainers they have, and they can communicate with them, and they can clarify doubt very easily. So problem poor learning environment means many home lack of quiet and supportive for the students studying, affected concentration and learning. So in this we have the objectives to identify the rural students who require the additional academic support through the servers and interaction, to provide the free tuition classes for the students who have academically weaker families, to provide the students understanding to difficult subjects and especially mathematics and science and English, to clarify the students doubts and sentence and the basic concepts through the regular guidance, to encourage the students to develop the good study habits and time management and regular attendance, to motivate the parents of the students and about the importance of the education continuously learning, to build the students confidence and improve their academic performance through the interactive learning. So methodologies are they can by while conducting the free tuition program, they can do the surveys and they can collect the data. So we can see it. Conducted the door-to-door survey and visited government and private school in rural villages. Collected information using the structured questionnaire, Google form, and direct interaction with the students. Survey students from classes 6th to 10th to identify their academic needs. Gather details and about the learning difficult student habits and subjects requiring support and family background. Interacted with the teachers and parents to understand the students' educational challenges, identify the students and economical weaker families who required free tuition support. Analyze the survey data to plan free tuition classes about doubt clearing sessions and awareness activities. Implementation activities. So conducted an educational survey to identify the students who the needed the additional academic support, organized free tuition classes for the unprivileged students in this rural community. Taught the core subjects of mathematics, science, and English and social studies using the simple teaching methods. Conducted a doubt clarification sessions and helped the students improve their basic concepts. Assisted the students with homework and assignment and examination preparation. Resources we need: government school classroom, textbooks and notebooks, and background and chalk and duster, pencil and stationaries are required, and worksheets and question papers and volunteers and students, teachers, Google forms and survey sheets, and mobile phone and internet. So by this we can conclude, it means improve the student understanding for the core subjects, increased confidence and interest in learning, better academic performance and studied habits, regular attendance in free tuition classes, a positive feedback from students, parents and teachers, promoted equal educational opportunities in rural areas. Challenges we faced while teaching the tuition means low students attendance due to their household responsibilities, lack of study materials and learning resources, financial constraints of the rural families, difficulty in understanding basic concepts and the limited time for the conducting regular classes, lack of parental awareness about the importance of the education. Conclusion: the free tuition program of unprivileged students successfully provided academic support to the rural students who needed additional guidance. The program improved the students' understanding of the subjects and increased their confidence and encouraged regular studies habits. It is also created awareness among the parents about the importance of the education. Through this inactivity, we contributed to reducing educational inequalities and promoting equal learning opportunities. Overall, the project was a very meaningful experience that benefited both the students and the volunteers by strengthening knowledge, communication skills, and social responsibility. So we went in Tadpatri in school, the sixth class, and we went seventh and fifth class. Then we can explain about the education, and we take some photos. By this, we can we take the references and we did the for this project. So thank you for giving this opportunity.